Hi there, welcome back to Vinglish. Hope you all are doing well. This is our seventh episode. Before we begin, let's quickly go over last week's words. They were penury, bolster, and equivocate. The first word was penury, which means extreme poverty. The second was bolster, meaning to support or strengthen. And the last one was equivocate, which is to be deliberately ambiguous or unclear in order to mislead or withhold information. Okay, now let's get started with today's set of words. They are conundrum, perusal, and chagrin. Our first word is conundrum. 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 Conundrum is fun to say and has a fun meaning too. A conundrum is a confusing or difficult problem or question. It can also be a riddle or a problem that's really hard to solve. Synonyms are problem, dilemma, difficulty. For example, when I'm faced with a conundrum, I often ask my friends for advice. Research scientists are always trying to solve conundrums, like how we can cure cancer, grow more food, and most recently, how to curb the spread of COVID-19, etc. Another fun conundrum is the chicken and egg dilemma. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? No one ever solved that. Interestingly, the origin of the word conundrum is unknown, so even that's a conundrum. Our next word is perusal. 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 Perusal is the activity of carefully reading, poring over, or studying something. It is the act of reading through carefully. Synonyms are examination, inspection, research, survey. For example, an agreement is usually signed after a proper perusal by both the parties, or after a lengthy perusal of the instruction manual, my mom finally figured out how to operate her new laptop. Our final word for today is chagrin. 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 Chagrin is a feeling of disappointment or annoyance, perhaps because of our own failure. It is the distress of mind caused by humiliation, disappointment, or failure. Synonyms are annoyance, irritation, vexation, exasperation. For example, overwhelmed with sorrow and chagrin, Jane cried herself to sleep. Or, George took no notice of her chagrin and went on with his argument. Chagrin comes from French, in which it means grief or sorrow. Alright, time for a test. Match today's words with the following sentences. Much to his embarrassment, he came last in the race. He was faced with the problem of trying to find a job without having experience. She sent a copy of the report to the board for their examination. That brings us to the end of today's video. Keep learning new words with us and show off your vocabulary by commenting below. Catch you next week. Bye.